Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me for my review, and I unbox it first of this human hair wig by RPGSHOW. Let's unbox it straight away. It comes in this lovely soft bag, and then the wig itself is in this very sturdy black box. Loving the color. So you get a little leaflet and it gives you the order information and then some return and exchange policy. You get a hairband, so if you decide you want to glue the wig on, this is really useful to have. So you glue it on, put this hairband over it to really hold it in place and tighten it until the glue is dry, and then you take it off. Comes with a wig cap. If you have hair underneath it, it just helps the hair to stay in place, and you get a lovely storage and travel bag. But let's look at the wig. So comes, as I said, in this tissue paper with a net, and then it sits on this foam to protect the lace. You can see the lace will need cutting. Look at this part, that looks so natural. The knots, they are visible, but they are fine and they are bleached. So I don't think that they are visible from afar. You have to be quite close looking at you to see those. So you have, as I said, this lace front, so that needs trimming. You have this 10x6 cap construction. Now, I put the link to this piece down below. There are quite a lot of different options for this wig, not just in terms of length and color, but also in terms of what cap construction you want. So I went with the 10x6 Maxipart because to me that's the one where you need glue the least likely. This looks like double to me, which means when you have hair underneath it, you still get a really natural looking part because your hair doesn't shine through as much because you have that double layer. You have covered wefts, nice and soft. You have a C-shaped cutout, which basically helps that the wig doesn't sit on your ears. So when you get a wig that is not customized to your head measurements, sometimes the wig can sit on the ears and it can hurt after a while. So this kind of minimizes that risk that will happen. A drawstring adjuster. Nice little feature. I like this one simply because it's easy to adjust whilst it's on your head. I tend to find that when I wear the wigs throughout the day, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, every now and then I want to change the adjuster. Sometimes I want a bit tighter, sometimes I want a bit looser. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know down below in the comments or if that's you as well. But this makes it really easy. Just the only thing with these ones, this tail can come out a little bit easily. So I would suggest double checking that it is really tucked in, and maybe use a clip if you have your own hair to clip it to your own hair inside the cap. You have a band which helps with adjustment as well. So you have two ways of adjusting the cap, which is great. And then you have these detachable combs. So this is really great. I love this feature because normally they are sewn in. You then have to snip them off. And then when you change your mind and you want these back, you have to sew them back on. So with this, you can change your mind as often as you like. You just put it back on and there it is. And you have 3 of them. 2 on the sides and then 1 here at the neck. So let's look at it before I put it on. There's a slight wave in it, which is lovely. The color is done absolutely beautifully. I'm not sure you can see the dimension in here. So it's absolutely stunning. You have some blonde highlights. They are quite fine. They look natural. You have not really a root here. You just have that warm brown color. And you have some lighter pieces here at the front, which should warm up your face and highlight your face really nicely. Let's put it on. If you have hair like me, most people use a wig cap or a wig grip. I tend not to use it. It depends how the cap fits. I don't use this strap on me. It just doesn't work for me. So I want to show you how I put it on. If you have this band, you put this band on first over your head and then the rest. If you haven't got the band, I put my head into it, move everything over, and then flip it, and then check that it sits in the right position. So 4 fingers from the bridge of your nose. It has to come down a little bit. Another measurement is chin to nose, nose to eyebrow, eyebrow. This is where then your hairline should sit, and that's about right. So let's look at it. This is pretty. This is gorgeous. So this is 130 density. I think this is a really great natural density. This looks lovely. Right, let me not play with it at all. Let me show it to you straight out of the box. There is a left-hand part in here, which I think on me doesn't look quite right. I would like to change that. You will need water. So you can either wash it and then part it where you like it, or you can just use a spray bottle like I have and just put that on here and then either let it sit and dry or use a hair dryer. So now I have my part where I like it. Looks like this. I think that looks really good. The knots are not too bad. They are bleached. And this is a darker color. I don't think they are too bad. Maybe slightly visible. So the lace is a transparent Swiss lace. If you put it on the skin, you cannot see it. It's so good. This is a really pretty wig. This looks lovely. So I think all I might do in terms of styling is just run my straightener through it just to make it more of a wave. So in terms of fit, I chose this small cap, which is a 21.5 to 22 inch. My circumference is a 21.75. I had to cinch in the drawstring adjuster quite a bit to make it feel secure on my head. So otherwise, so the wig finishes here on me. So coverage overall is actually quite good. There's quite a lot of hair here at the front. So you can decide when you cut the lace if you want to take some of that off or if you want to go exactly where that hairline is. So my bio hair starts down here and it covers it really, really well. In terms of where it sits, in terms of my ears, so yeah, if that C cut out wouldn't have been there, I do think this would sit on my ears. So I can just about put a finger between my ear and the cap there. So this is why I love these C cutouts. They're just really good. And hair coverage again, really good. So I think this length, 16 inches, is a great length. Not too long, not too short. If you measure it from the nape, you get 16 inches. So not sure if they're measuring from the nape, but this is now the second wig I have from them, and it was the same with the other one, that from the nape it was the length I ordered. From the top it was much longer. You get kind of more for your money, which is great. The hair feels really soft, straight out of the box. There isn't really that kind of chemical smell here, which is lovely. You can get that with human hair wigs. It's not unusual, but I like when it is a little bit diminished. And here, it's only like a slight bit, like a slight hint of it. There's more of a shampoo type of smell sitting above it. I like that the cap is dark, so when the wind goes, the cap is not really going to show through. So what I'm going to do now is cut the lace. So I'll probably also just style it just slightly differently. I do think this is, as it is, really quite ready to go. I don't think necessarily you have to style it. I quite like this little bit messy undone look. Like you've done the waves like a few days ago and this is now what's left type of thing. Let me do that and I will be back in a minute. So I've now changed it slightly to my liking. I literally just took a straightener and just went over all these waves till they were what I liked. So let me show you from all sides. Obviously this is human hair, you can style it whichever way you like. I just like a light wave in it. That's what I like on me, and I like my part just slightly off center here. But obviously you can part it wherever you like in this section from here to here, so you can have your middle side part and a deep side part as well, if you prefer, completely up to you. So let me now cut the lace. So use some clips and show the hairs out of the way. Use sharp nail scissors and then cut along the hairline. Leave about a finger's width, maybe even a slightly more, and cut along that hairline. And then do it on both sides. Keep the lace in the box for later repairs. And now I have cut off the lace, so let's look at that. So nice finish. If you think this looks a bit too obvious, you can always go back in and make it a little bit of a zigzag or wavy shape. Then it should disappear into your skin a little bit more. If you have excess, like you think this is a little bit too much, maybe because you have hair or you don't want it there, then you can also cut the lace a little bit more, even if there's some hair on it. See here? It does flip up if it's not glued down. If it's glued down, it looks really nice and natural. If you want to wear it like so, then I don't think you need glue. If you want to be able to tuck it, then the lace will flip up. And then you, as I said, either cut it a little bit more, or glue it, or tuck it but have some hair over the lace. So tell me what you think of this style. If you're interested in another option, I have reviewed a blonde wig by RPGSHOW, and you will find that on my channel, so go and have a look there as well. And I will put the link to this piece down below in the description box, and don't forget to use my code because that will give you money off. And this is already a very budget-friendly wig, and with my code it will just make it a little bit more budget-friendly. So if you're unsure which style or color to get, RPGSHOW just launched a virtual wig try-on. Amazing tool. So you upload a selfie and then you can select up to 6 styles and see what it looks like on you. That's amazing. So you kind of get an idea, would that color suit me, would that style suit me, and that's completely free. So great little tool, especially if you're a beginner, a little bit hesitant, not knowing what suits you, etc. Go and try it out, and the link to that is down below in the description box. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below, and I hope I see you very soon. Bye!